Now, when we talk about alignment, especially when it comes to our career, what exactly does that mean? What exactly does that entail? Right? Alignment is not chasing trends or titles. Okay, it's not. Again, while that is the desire to reset is common. What is absurd is wanting to change every time you see a trend or you hear, okay, this is where the market is going, and that's where you want to move. You will not grow that way. You can't keep uprooting and replanting in a different space or in a different career path. It's when we talk about career alignment, it's not around chasing and changing titles um, just uncontrollably. No, it's not that. It is not escaping discomfort, right? Every path you choose will involve some level of sacrifice. Let me put it that way. It might be one you enjoy, it might not be one you enjoy, but there's always growing pains. There's always that learning curve that we might have to go through, that you might have to experience. And so when we talk about career alignment, it's not about escaping discomfort. It's beyond that. It's not starting over without reflection. It's not. And it's not comparing your path to others. Again, moving with the trends and titles. No, that's not what it is. Now, what exactly does it mean then? What exactly is alignment? It's moving based on clarity and strengths, right? It's You're making these changes based on your, clarity, a clear mind. You've observed your strengths, you've observed your values, and the season of life that you're in. Okay, you might be in a situation where you can take on certain responsibilities. There are certain jobs that work well for you, right? Versus some that might not work well for you. Okay, and we can spend time, and I think I've had conversations around this, and seasons, and being mindful of where you are and how to make decisions around that. All right, so it's about clarity, and so when we talk about alignment, it's about work that fits your current capacity and long term direction. So it fits where you are now, right? Maybe you're raising a family. What can I do to still be able to meet the responsibilities of my current situation, but also it's in line with what I'm trying to do or where I'm trying to go, right? It's different. Again, I can give a lot of examples around that. So for some, it's, hey, I want to be in a situation where I've seen people who have decided I want to come into tech, not because of the money per se, but because of the flexibility. And so they feel like, hey, you know what, I get to work from home. I get to choose my hours. That works well for me. And then long term, that's something I feel like I say will do in the long term. I've seen people have those conversations. That is what alignment looks like. And hey, you know what, work from home. For some, it's, you know what, I need where I am now. I need to be able to afford daycare. And I know I'm giving a lot of family related examples. That's because I'm very familiar with that piece of it, right? I've had to make decisions around family quite a bit with young kids, three young kids. And so I totally understand that part. That's why I'm speaking to it from that point. So you're like, hey, maybe I need to earn a little more than I'm earning now because daycare is expensive. But I also don't want to completely digress from this is what I really want to do. What career serves me? What career path, what options do I need that will meet that expectation? That's what you should be thinking about. What fits your current capacity and also your long-term direction? That is alignment, right? Alignment is also decisions that reduce friction instead of increasing stress. Decisions that reduce friction instead of increasing stress. So does it make you feel it shouldn't cause you more stress? Basically, there's already enough in this country, right? So that's what alignment is about. One thing I would say is it doesn't always feel exciting at first, but it has to feel honest. It often feels honest when you are in alignment.